Hello and welcome to another collector booster box opening. This time we have got a box of Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the brand new Magic standard set to open for our pleasure. There's quite a few good hits in here. There's a bunch of juicy reprints and yeah, some really sick new designs. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the new cards, particularly the design of them, their readability, but I'm a huge fan of Wild West stuff. Playing a bunch of Hearthstone, their recent Showdown in the Badlands expansion was a favorite of mine. And yeah, stuff like this just gets me going. I really love the flavor. I am a fan of the wanted posters. So let's dig in and see what we got. Box provided kindly by Ace Comics in Colchester. Brilliant little shop. Go and play. They do plenty of events for all kinds of card games. So let's go ahead and open this beauty up. Thunder Junction's most wanted. Let's go. Oh, get right in there. Get this beautiful shrink wrap off. Just a quick note, I didn't do a full out opening. The boxes were just a little bit too rich for me, you know. The pricing on them was insane. I ended up just buying the singles I need, as I advise people do with every set. You know, opening packs like this and expecting to hit what you want is not a good idea. But that's a little disclaimer out the way. Gamble at your own risk. Look at that. Beautiful. So we got 12 juicy packs of Thunder Junction's most wanted. Let's have a look. See what we get. Right, just gotta put these over here. There we go. Right, first test. Do they have a pull tab? Oh my gosh, they do. They have a pull tab. Thank you, Wizards. They've been back and forward on this for a few sets now. And, you know, I struggle to open some of these packs, so it's a very, very welcome addition for me. Right, so, beautiful token. Okay, and our first card is a Portal 3 Kingdoms reprint. I've got this in the Judge version, but very welcome reprint. I think this was probably 100 or so euros, the P3K version. Probably down to... less than 5 after this set, I should think. Right, I'm going to put the mythics here. Oh, wait. That feels weird. Is that a textured foil? Ooh, look at that. You can see it's all marked. That is really weird. So is this a treatment they're doing? I have to admit, I'm opening this completely blind. I don't know what's on the reprint sheet other than mana drain. Oh, wow. Fancy. Fancy. Reminds me of the Double Master stuff. Okay, I'm going to put that up there. Void Rend. Fairly recent reprint. I think that was New Capenna, wasn't it? Leyline Dowser. Interesting. Nice mill card. And our first wanted poster. So I love these. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I've played a lot of Hearthstone and they recently did a Wild West expansion. And my number one complaint, thing that I wanted, was wanted poster treatments for some of the more well-known characters. So I'm all over this. I absolutely love it. Next up we have Slick Shot Show Off. It's a rare. Skewer the Critics in a foil. Lovely. An Essence Capture non-foil. And one of the beautiful negative space full art basics. Absolutely love these. The mana symbol, as you'll see, is presented in the middle of the card. Absolutely wonderful style. Remind me of the Theros lands, but with a bit more oomph, you know? Much prefer these. Okay. And then some commons and some uncommons. I don't think there's anything worthy of note in the common uncommon slot in this set. We had Slime Against Humanity and Karlov Mana, I believe, but not here. Alright, next pack. Pool tabs. Oh, please just make this stand on every pack. Oh, what an absolute joy it is to not struggle with that wrapping. Alright, next up, lovely treasure token. Reanimate in foil. That's a lovely one. Will quickly note, out of the pack, don't know if you can see, that Reanimate curling out the pack. Look at that. In fact, all of these cards are. Ooh, Ooh, that's not so hot. That's not so hot. Archmage's Charm. It's a nice reprint. Welcome, welcome for my Canadian Highlander decks. Felix, 5 boots. We needed another pattern harmonicon effect, didn't we? As cool as it is, I think just slapping this ability on everything is getting kind of lazy and ruining it a little bit. Simulacrum Synthesizer. So this is one of the big score sheet. These cards were intended to be a Aftermath style follow-up originally, before that set became an absolute disaster. So they decided to jam them into the main set and upshift them all to Mythic. So this was probably an uncommon at the time that they designed the set, and they just shifted it up to Mythic and stuck them in all the boosters. I'm not sure I like this approach. It means this is as rare as the swords, effectively. And I've heard that they're harder to hit this slot, the big scorecards, in collector boosters. We're going to track how many we get. So that is our first big scorecard. I'm just going to put that over here in its own pile because I want to see how many I get. I suspect that we might not hit very many, but that's just what I've heard off the grapevine. A Sword of Wealth and Power. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now, quickly, do forgive me. Some of these cards are curling. I am going to just quickly sleeve up this Reanimate in particular. It's already starting to go out of the pack. And this sword, because I want to play this sword. I don't want it to go all pringly, you know? And I feel like that might happen if I let it go. Right, I haven't got a mythic pile yet. I can go with the rares, that's fine. Murder! Lovely treatment. Reminds me of good old Western films. Absolutely love it. Back for more. I don't recognize this card. Is this a newish card? I actually don't recognize this. Reanimate a creature that fights a creature I don't control. I've never seen this in my life. Oh, look at that forest. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorites. The forest symbol etched out of the middle. Gorgeous. Gorgeous treatment. Luxurious locomotive. There we go. Yeah. Wow, doing pretty well so far. I've got a textured foil Overwhelming Forces. Oh, beautiful. A Sword of Wealth and Power. Very nice. Okay, so what do? We sell the rest of the box and move on? No, I'm gonna lose the rest of my money. Let's go. Let's go. Next up, a treasure token. Oh, that is stunning. A back, what's this called? Big score. That's it. Rest in peace. It's already starting to curl. Let me get a sleeve. Terribly sorry about this, but I have a love for foils, and I like to play them. So the fact that they curl right out of the box just triggers me beyond belief, you know? Indomitable Creativity. This is a good reprint as well. This was at one time commanding quite a high price in Modern, I believe. Namesake of its own deck. That's a good one. Discreet Retreat. That's a mouthful. Absolute mouthful. Stinger Back Terror. Rush of Dread. So this is the new spree mechanic. You can pay the base cost plus 1 and plus 2 and then another 2. So you can spend a total of 6 black on this spell and you get the additional effect. It's reminiscent of Escalate, except you have to you can pick and choose what you want, and it's not like discard a card. It's always adding mana, I believe. We'll see that as we go along, but this is our first one. Rush of Dread. Where my foil rares at? I don't know, I've lost stuff already. There we go. Decisive Denial. A blue-green counterspell. Or fire spell. This is another card I haven't seen. Actually seems pretty good. I might actually put this in a deck. I've been building the new Evolve Commander from the Cluedo set. A beautiful island. And some commons. Okay, next up. Go. Pull tab time. Oh, well, never said I wouldn't struggle at all with opening the packs. A mercenary. Tai Joaquin? Perfect shot? Sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that. I'm probably going to get slaughtered for that pronunciation. I am clueless. I am afraid. Detention Sphere. Good old reprint that is. Pyretic Charge. Discard your hand, draw 4 cards. That seems pretty good with the plot. Big old combat trick. Wily Duke. Ateen Hero. Wait, Vigilance, and when it becomes tapped, gain a life and draw a card. Huh? What are we doing then? Tapping this for mana with a I don't know. Hellspur Posse Boss. The names of the cards in this set are just absolutely great. Buried in the Garden. Enchant a land. When an ETB is exiled, non-land poet you don't control until it leaves. And it also, it's like a Wild Growth or Utopia Sprawl plus an exile. Actually seems pretty decent. Another Decisive Denial. Lovely planes. Alright. Oh. As I said, I think we're doing pretty well so far. These boxes are currently going for between, I think, 225 and 240 online. Probably a little bit more from LGS, which is where I got one of these. Noted, we've only seemed to have got 2 kinds of token. What I assume is a mercenary varmint and a treasure token. Don't seem to be an awful lot. But the chances of hitting some really good stuff are there, if you fancy a gamble. Nice bedevil. Fell the Mighty. Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature player. This is a, I want to say, Ixalan sort of Ixalan-ish era reprint. It might be from Ravnica though. Honestly, I don't remember. Dead Before Sunrise. God, I love that art. Absolutely love the showdown style art on these. Annie Flash, the Veteran. This is a new legendary. ETB, if you cast it, return a permanent with mana value 3 or less or graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Oh, can't flicker her. Lame. Oh, but whenever she becomes tapped, exile the top 2 cards of your library, you would play them this turn. So we got a Naya commander with kind of card advantage and recursion. Yeah, I like it. I like it. First ability seems... Well, it's a one-time value shot, right? I assume there's ways you can bounce her to get more of that. But that second ability is pretty nice. Bristly Bill, the Spine Sower. Love it. Whenever a land is a battlefield you control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and then pay 5 mana to double number of +1/+1 counters each creature you control. This sounds, at least on paper, pretty strong for 2 mana, no? It's a shame it's not Selesnya. But yeah. Looks decent. Hindering Light. Counter target spell targets you are permanently controlled, draw a card. Very, very specific. Fierce Retribution. A Cleave spell. And an island. Oops. Form a Posse. Form a Posse. Right, next up. Oh. Another treasure token. Caustic Bronco. Okay. Another Reanimate. Always nice to have. Dream Thief's Bandana. That art is so gorgeous. I, for one, am glad we still have, in Magic, a culture and a card game which promotes drawing and not digital AI artwork. But we have these gorgeous paintings. It's what drew me to the game, and it's what keeps me here, honestly. Smuggler's Surprise, nice Trojan Horse. Lila, Undefeated Slickshot. Clear Shot. Buried in the Garden. And a Forest. There we go. So, am I correct in thinking there's also no land cycle? in this set, apart from the deserts. I might be completely wrong on that. But it's at least my impression that we haven't pulled any lands yet. The mercenary token. Outlaws Merriment. Oh, I remember this one. One of my favourite cards from Eldraine. The original Eldraine that I never quite got to play with properly. I played it in a token build in Canadian Highlander once. That was about it. But I absolutely love the card. Pumps out a token every turn. At random. It's pretty cool. Alright, another Bedevil. Rumbleweed. Okay, so this card seems good. A cost-reducing anthem with Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. Not quite Craterhoof, but, you know, it's pretty damn close in some decks. And it's a good backup to have, right? For graveyard decks, it's pretty nutty. For any go-wide strategy, I'm pretty sure you can have this very cheap pretty quickly. You know, with all the ramp options that you want to be playing. All the token makers. Yeah, very nice card. Satoru the Infiltrator. Okay. Cool art. Tiny Bones joins up. Oh, one of my favorite characters in all of Magic. When Tiny Bones joins up into the battlefield, any number of target players each discard a card. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield uncontrolled, a number of target players mill a card and lose a life. Sadly, doesn't seem that great. But very cool card. Heartless Pillage. That's what wizards do to our wallets. Skewer the critics. And a plains. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Yeah, don't think there's any good commons or uncommons here. Alright. Down to our last 5 packs. Pretty good box so far, I have to say. Treasure token. Concealed Courtyard. Oh! I was wrong. There is a land cycle. I did not realize it was these ones. And that is damn beautiful. Old abandoned saloon vibes here. Absolutely gorgeous. Cruel Ultimatum. That is an OG. I still play this in a deck that I own. It's one of my OG pet cards, you know? When you started Magic and you thought Ultimatums and the OG Nicol Bolas Planeswalker were the absolute nuts. That casting cost. You don't see things like that much nowadays. Sand Scout. 1 and a white for a 2/2. This is a commander card. ETB, if opponent controls more lands than you search low for a desert card, put it into the battlefield, tap the shuffle. More mono white ramp for my mono white ramp deck. I'm so ready. I need to put a few deserts in it. And whenever 1 or more land cards put your graveyard from anywhere, create a 1/1 red, green, and white Sand Warrior creature token. Huh? Sand Warriors are back. Nice. Okay, this actually seems pretty decent. I run a 5-color mono white deck. So it's mono white ramp, but it runs fetches, triomes, and Kenrith as the commander. And all the lands are basically there to activate his abilities, the ability of Legacy Weapon, and the ability of Door to Nothingness. And that's why it runs Duels and Triomes. So this probably goes in. I'll add a couple deserts. Okay. Very nice card. Lotus Ring. Ooh. I didn't know there were cards with Lotus in the name again. 3 mana Indestructible. Artifact Equipment. Quick creatures +3/+3, Vigilance, and tap sack this creature, add 3 mana of any one color. Oh, of course. So you're paying 3 to equip it, and then you're sacrificing it for 3 mana. This thing with maybe a Sunforger? I don't know. That's what screams out for me, but then Sunforger takes 2 colors. I don't know, I'm sure there's a use for this. Might put it in 8.5 tails, just because why not? You know? Esoteric Duplicator, another big score card, and it's actually the good one. This one goes infinite with Krark-Clan Ironworks and Ugin's Nexus, and that's something I want to do. Okay, very nice. As I said, these are kind of hard to pull, I think, because they are mythic rarity, whereas they were probably uncommon in the original plan for the epilogue set. Very nice card. Fling. Good reprint. Good reprint. Cool art as well. Flinging the flaming skull. Look at that. Hypothesizzle. That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. Thank you. A mountain. Eroded Canyon. So these are the desert land cycle. They come in and deal 1 to an opponent. ETP tapped though. Oh, why? I mean, I get why. Dealing 1 to an opponent, ETP untapped dual lands is broken. But if we'd have got some deserts that came in untapped, like the original desert, I would absolutely love that, you know? We could do that. We could do that one day. Make the Sand Scout worth playing. Okay, treasure. Another Stingerback Terror. A 4-mana 7/7. Except it's not. Imp's Mischief. Oh, I love this. No one expects the black deflecting SWAT. This Dash Hope's Withering Boon. Some of my favorite black cards just to throw in decks to take, you know, to just troll people essentially. No one expects the black counter magic. Cataclysmic Prospecting. Deals X damage to each creature. For each mana from a desert spent to this, create a tap treasure token. This seems pretty strong in the right deck. But I just worry that with all the deserts being tap lands, it's kind of meh. Footballfoot. Lost on the Range. Hell yes. 1 blue for a 1/1. Ward 2. We look at top card. Top card of your library has plot equal to its mana cost. And you can plot mana cost top of your library. Okay, so this goes hard. It's not quite Future Sight. It's pretty damn close. I like it. You could probably do some things with this. Kind of want to make him a commander. Wait. Are there any disgusting things you can do with CMC 0 cards? Maybe. I don't know. Gonna have a look at that. Inspiring Vantage. Nice. Okay, so I didn't know this land cycle was in the set, and I only pulled it in the last couple packs. But they're a cool one. They're modern playable, right? Savage Smash. Was before Res. Savage Smash. Another fight spell. There's a lot of fight spells in this. Tyrant Scorn. Good card. Not quite drowning the lock. Oh, the Swamp. Hadn't seen this yet. That is nice as well. Okay, Swamp. I think Swamp is my second favorite after the Forest. Oh, beautiful. Betrayal at the Vault. Pixie. Creosote Heath. I wonder where they can print that name again. If these were ever to be reprinted. They probably won't because they're commons. But if they want to, where can they print that name other than a Commander Precon? Alright. Getting towards the end here. 3 packs left. Would like a Jace. Not too fussed about anything else. Oh, okay. Eat my words. I forgot our favorite twink was in the set. Oko the Ringleader looks like he's become a I'm not going to go there actually. Okay, at the beginning of combat on your turn, Oko the Ringleader becomes a copy of up to 1 target creature you control, except he has hexproof. That's cool. And then +1, draw 2 cards. If you've committed a crime this turn, discard a card. Otherwise, discard 2 cards. -1, create a 3/3 green elk creature token. And -5, for each other non-land permanent you control, create a token that's a copy. Well, he's not as broken as old Oko, but he's definitely good. Let me sleeve him up because he's got a bit of Pringleization to him already. It's gonna spoil the next card I get, but it's a crackle with power, so literally no one cares. Okay, that's a nice full art Oko there. I put my big score cards in the wrong place. All right, crackle with power. Very nice. Arcane Heist. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell be put into the graveyard, exile it instead as Cypher. Cypher is... It goes under a creature, and you can cast it whenever they hit someone, I believe. Or when it deals combat damage to a player. But I actually can't remember. It's one of that Dragon's Maze mechanic that no one really knows what it does, right? Yeah. I'm going to go with that. I think that's what it does. Marchesa, Dealer of Death. Whenever you commit a crime, you pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 in the hand, other into the graveyard. Okay. Vraska joins up. ETB, put a death touch counter on each creature you control. Whenever a legendary creature you control deals counter to a player, draw a card. That seems good. Okay. For 2 mana, giving everything death touch ain't too bad. Tornado. Okay, nice. I respect that. Ride down. Creatures that are blocked by that creature's combat gain trample. Okay, nice little combat trick. How to play this. One thing I will say about this set, whilst I'm a big fan of the art, the flavor, etc., I do not like the fact that every single character, it seems, from the last couple years is somehow present here. I feel like it devalues a lot of them. I've seen a lot of discourse around it as well. And yeah, I just don't like it. Why are we seeing characters like 3 sets in a row? You know, we've had like March the Machine into Karlov Manor, and some of them are now on Thunder Junction. And to me, it feels very overwhelming. Everything is legendary. Everything is a named character. You know, I want to have some new characters, a couple of returning ones, but I'd rather them be super interesting instead of everything is a reference. Okay, another overwhelming forces. Wait, so is that different art to what we got earlier? No. Huh. Okay. So this is something special, right? This is like the special treatment for the set. Some kind of textured foil. Okay. So that might actually be a good pull, that overwhelming forces from earlier. And I was just clueless, because now I've got another foil one. Yeah, I'm not sure now. Ionize. Lovely. Vian Gold Waker. Oh, treasures you control become 3/3 constructs. Forgive combat. We broke Dockside Extortionist. We did it. Another Tiny Bones joins up. Insatiable Avarice, the 1 black spree card. So it's 1 black plus 2. So 2 and a black. Search it over for a card. Shuffle, put that card on top. That is an awful Imperial Seal. Or 3 black. Target player draws 3 cards and loses 3 life. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. But you can combine them for 5 mana to tutor a card and draw 3, lose 3, which is actually not bad. So I think this is decent. Essence Capture. Ooh, spicy. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's not really spicy, is it? Terminal Agony and Island. Okay, last pack. Last pack. Come on, Mana Drain. Come on, Mana Drain. I don't need a Mana Drain. I just want to pull one, you know. I just want to pull one. This is my last chance to pull one. Let's go. Mercenary. Omen Path Journey. That is beautiful. Oh my god. ETB. Search your library up to 5 land, different names, exile them and shuffle. Be for end step, choose a card at random, exile with Omen Path Journey, put it on the battlefield tapped. Okay, so it reminds me of Endless Horizons, the mono white card, a little bit. But it ramps you instead of just making your land drops happen. Beautiful looking card though. Not sure it's too great. Pariah? That's an old school reprint. Has that been reprinted since like 10th edition? I don't think so. That's super nice. Crackling Spellslinger. Oh, the Storm card. Yeah, I'm going to do some disgusting things with this. Yeah. The next spell you have cast has Storm. Yeah, okay. Hell to Pay. Deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equals the amount of excess damage. Yeah, this card's nuts as well. I feel like this card is just absolutely bonkers. Pay 6 mana into it. You kill maybe a 1/1 creature, and then you're getting 4 treasures. That's good. Because artifacts matter for a lot of decks. Yeah. I feel like this card's actually good. A foil Wily Duke. Can't get over his name. Humiliate. Alright. Heartless Pillage. And a mountain. Okay. Well. That was... Oh, we got the boots. Hey, that was the uncommon. I remember now. This is the uncommon you want. I got a pair of boots. Very nice. Okay, there we go. The only things I didn't get, I think, that I wanted were Jace and a Jite. But after the singles market, I go. No more opening boxes for me. I hope you enjoyed the box opening of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I think we did pretty well. Got a sword. Got a weird, foily, overwhelming forces as well. I feel like I should sleeve this up. Like, I feel that is a special foiling treatment. It looks really good. Couldn't immediately notice it was foil though. I had to tilt it in the light here to even notice it was foil. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and do leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Next up, I think I'm going to do some deck techs. I've got a 2014 pre-DH Commander deck that I have not put a card in since then. And I might want to talk about it soon. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And enjoy Outlaws at Thunder Junction.